Hey everybody, welcome to Warrior Daily. We're ending the week on this Friday with Ryan Kelley, the head baseball coach at Wayne State. Coach, we got a lot to talk about, even though the true baseball season isn't until the spring. Really, there isn't much of an off season anymore when you get to this level of baseball. So a lot of things we want to talk about. First of all, a lot of the guys I know coming off of the really successful season last year, making it to the regional championship game, worked really hard in the summer to make sure that momentum carried over to this year.
Yeah, we had a lot of our returning student athletes compete in college-sanctioned summer leagues all across North America. Josh Rudetsky had a fabulous summer out in California. He played for the Marysville Gold Sox. I think he had some serious accolades within their league from this summer. You know, Billy Hurley had a good summer campaign up in Canada. We had a number of guys playing in the Washington, D.C., Maryland area in the Cal Ripken Senior League. So we're looking for them to bring that experience and that competitiveness to what they learned over the summertime to our fall practices.
Well, not only what the current Warriors are doing, but also some former Warriors making some news this summer as well. Most notably, Anthony Bass. He's been playing a lot of big league ball this summer. It's been great to see that. First got called up in June and has really been with the team for the majority of the second half. And what a thrill it's got to be for you to watch his progression.
Well, yeah, not only myself, but previous coaches, alumni, current players, Anthony's former teammates, but I think he's been in 23 appearances now for the Padres out of the bullpen. He had his first start in there, and it's been a great thrill. He's had some success, and he's doing well, and I know the Padres think very highly of him. He's done some remarkable things, and still he never forgets where he's from. He calls us often and keeps us up to speed on how he's doing, and he's excited to be back on campus once the big league season is over, and everyone here at Wayne State's very excited for Anthony.
I know Anthony's been following us on Facebook and Twitter. He definitely stays involved in the Wayne State community despite being on the other side of the country right now out in California. Speaking of alumni, Ryan, you got a big weekend coming up next weekend, the annual alumni weekend, the golf outing and the game here on the Wayne State baseball field. It's a great event, a great opportunity to get some of the former players back and have them interact with your guys and your coaching staff and stuff, and really just kind of bridging all these different generations. We've got over 70 years of baseball history here at Wayne State.
Yeah, you know, the fall is a special time for us, you know, not only just in the athletics department with football and the other fall sports going on, but, you know, we have a tremendous lineup with our fall practice schedule, and we do a lot of competition internally with our practices, but really I would say the pinnacle of the entire fall for baseball is our alumni weekend. The golf outing, you know, it's on Saturday, the 24th at Northville Hills. That's open to the public and family and friends and alumni. It's a nice event for us for the weekend, but really the Sunday when we have the alumni game back here, we've got guys from a number of generations and across the eras that come back from the 1950s right up until last year that compete, and sometimes they don't play, sometimes they show up and coach in the dugouts and have some fun, but it's a great time for us. I think it's like you kind of mentioned, it's an awesome opportunity for our alumni to kind of get face-to-face with our current student athletes, and it's good for them, our student athletes, to see where our alumni have come since their playing days and what they've accomplished, you know, in the business world, in their families, and life in general. And that's a big part of what we do around here, and we're really excited for it.
I know some of the folks who come back for the alumni weekend are annual visitors here to the athletic campus. There are some, on the other hand, who don't make it back for a few years, and certainly over the last decade, we've seen a transformation of this athletic campus. Obviously, the baseball field with the Fenway Park replica wall, our new athletics multi-purpose facility. What kind of feedback do you get from guys who haven't been back in a while and finally get a chance to really see this in person?
Well, we get some great feedback. You know, I think throughout the number of years that baseball has been in existence at Wayne State, there's been such a differences, you know, and along the different eras and spectrums based on where the team actually played at. We had Ron Teasley, who played here in the 1940s, came back a couple weeks ago, and they didn't even play at this location. He was telling me about different sites that they played at, but you know, across the board, they all come back and they're excited to see the new things and the new facilities and the new resources that our student athletes have an opportunity to you know, thrive with. But ultimately, I think, you know, from what we talk about on a daily basis with our student athletes, we represent them. We represent the former alumni, the former players that donned the Wayne State colors and played baseball here. And so we have a mission and a path to represent them to the best of our abilities on and off the field. And we always want to welcome alumni back and see everything that's new and hear their stories and hear their successes. And again, it's a big part of what we're trying to accomplish.
Well, let's get down to the nuts and bolts of next weekend, the alumni weekend coming up. on Saturday the 24th, the golf outing at Northville Hills, the special event at the Marriott later on that night, and then the alumni game here at the field the following afternoon. Let's just get into logistics of it. How can people register, sign up, and be a part of all of it?
Well, everything's on our website. It's really easy to maneuver through. Go to wsuathletics.com. It's right on our baseball page. There's a nice link there that everyone can just click on it and get all the specific details. It is at Northville Hills. It's a morning shotgun start. Beyond just playing golf, we have a lot of great opportunities to win prizes. We'll have a silent auction with a number of great gifts, from vacation getaways to sports memorabilia to gift certificates. So it's going to be a great event out there. It's going to be fun to see everybody back. There's going to be food included. It should hopefully have a great day with weather. And then that evening, this is going to be a new tradition for us. Matt Cunningham, baseball alumni, current director of development here at Wayne State, started an Afterglow event down at the Renaissance Center, and that's just an opportunity for people to get together in the evening and tell stories and have a good time and talk about their Wayne State experience. Sometimes people don't golf and they might not want to play baseball, so they can get together in the evening and share those memories. And then Sunday, we'll do the alumni game right here at the baseball field. We'll have lunch included. We'll play a game, the even graduation years versus the odd graduation years. It usually gets competitive, but for the most part, it's fun. And we'll have a home run derby, batting practice, an infield and outfield, and just have a great opportunity for the players to get back on the field and wear the uniforms and bring their families out and watch them play some baseball.
You guys might even put a few over the monster back here as well. You never know. It's going to be a great time next weekend, Coach. Enjoy it, and good luck with the rest of fall practice.
Thanks a lot, Tom.
All right, that's head coach Ryan Kelley from the Wayne State baseball program. I'm Tom Gorman. Have a great weekend.